So who wants to address the fact that last night's sleep just wasn't sleeping? That energy sucks. I don't know what was going on. We all should have been exhausted. When I do readings and things like that, it's kind of hard to shut the door, but it also drains me. It makes me really sleep hard usually. Last night, I could not settle down. I felt like I had been drinking, lots of caffeine all day, which I had not. I didn't even finish my tea that I was drinking during the live last night, so none of that made any sense. My husband, who normally goes to bed at 7 o'clock at night, he was up at 10:30, 11:30. At midnight he puts on the TV. We got into an argument. I ended up getting up and going into another room to try and sleep, but then the cats were crazy. I can't I can't tell you how rough last night was. And what's really funny too is during the live last night, somebody asked me, "Do I dream of aliens?" And my response is no, I really just don't. But guess who did last night? Now, mind you, I know it's because somebody put that thought in my head. And I'm very aware of the fact that the dream I had was really kind of like a movie where there were aliens in it. And I was a main character in it. So I remember thinking at one point, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to die here because I'm a main character and there's still way more people here that can go first. And I was looking around the room trying to see if there's anyone I didn't recognize because the ones I didn't recognize were the ones that were expendable. So that was my dream. So I do know that it was kind of set up for me to think about, but it is kind of crazy that it happened. And I didn't get very much sleep last night, but the one bit of sleep I did get, that's what I had for a dream. So I'm not really sure what was going on. I have to check the Schumann. I haven't done that yet. I tend to react to the Kumiana more than I do the Schumann. So, well, the Schumann I get in advance. So I usually recognize the Schumann before it hits, but I didn't feel this coming. So I'm guessing that it may show up on the Kumiana, but we'll have to see what it is. This morning I have a headache. I have my third eye is hurting, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just that I did too much last night or if I did a lot of readings that at one point I did feel a little bit overwhelmed. Although it was fun. We had so much fun. I enjoyed doing it. And I loved being able to give answers to people. But I think I do need to find a way to work on crafting when the bad news comes in, when things aren't going that way. I have to find a better way to frame things so that I don't lie and I stay true to the reading, but I also am able to give the news that they need. So sometimes people ask questions, but they don't really want the answers. And I got a couple of those last night. So a couple of them I just ignored. I didn't answer the question just because I knew instantly that it wasn't what they wanted to hear. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this answer. I mean, this energy. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting day. I'm already tired. I don't even want to know what the end of the day is gonna be like.